on Channel 6 News Weekend Edition, police are trying to get to the bottom of all of this. A major brawl that broke out at an area restaurant. More video of that straight ahead. Plus, after a Rockdale woman says a man built her an unlivable house and billed her for it, the person responsible is now facing charges. And a local man is the first ever Texan to become the world carving champion. It's an accomplishment that was a lifetime in the making. You'll meet him in this week's Central Texas Spotlight. Channel 6 News Weekend Edition starts right now. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Imani Payne. We begin tonight with the first check of our weather. It was windy but nice and sunny out this weekend. Meteorologist Bill Hecky is standing by with what we can expect for the work week ahead. Hey, Bill.
Hello, Imani. Well, we do get a good start on the weekend because we've had a great day today. The winds were a little lighter. They did shift, and we did see our temperatures get up into the upper 50s and low 60s. We're upper 50s now. All we're going to do is chill out a bit tonight. We've got some cold air coming our way. We'll talk about that. Not much in the way of precipitation. Imani?
All right, thanks, Bill. An investigation is underway after police say 40 to 50 people got into a fight at the Waco Cheddars last night. Look at this viewer video of the fights. Police say this incident broke out between the groups inside the restaurant around 9 last night. Several videos show people throwing drinks on one another, cussing people out, and even shoving each other. Now, once police arrived on scene, many of the people involved just ran away. Officers helped management clear out the rest of the restaurant and parking lot after the brawl. It's unclear why the fight broke out, but one woman could be heard screaming about a birthday party. A contractor accused of stealing more than $250,000 from a Rockdale woman is now facing charges from the Milam County DA. Channel 6 News reporter Andrew Moore spoke to that woman today. And Andrew, how did all of this happen?
Imani, Laura Clock. Imani?
All right, thanks, Andrew. Tonight, the search continues for 3 children abducted from Killeen, and their parents, who are considered armed and dangerous, are still on the run. Killeen police say there was a disturbance during a supervised CPS visit with the kids and their parents last week. That's when they say 32-year-old Jeffrey and Mariah Gilseth abducted their 3 kids who were in CPS custody. Their kids are 11-year-old Hunter Gilseth, 9-year-old Dylan Gilseth, and 4-year-old Levi Gilseth. The suspects took off with the kids in a black and gold Ford Explorer with the license plate LDC 1235. If you know anything, call the numbers listed on your screen. Recovery crews have found one body that was on board that Boeing 767 cargo plane that went down near Houston yesterday. They're now searching for the bodies of 2 others on board the twin-engine plane traveling from Miami to Houston. The plane was about 40 miles southeast of Bush Airport when it crashed into Trinity Bay. Officials say it was in a normal descent as it approached the airport and then went into a very rapid descent. One woman who lives in the area saw the plane go down and is still in disbelief.
It's crazy because it's like he said, this definitely never happens. We're a very small town and I've never seen anything like this in my life. And it was definitely crazy.
Atlas Air operated the plane for Amazon Air. The FBI is asking anyone with photos or videos of the crash to contact their office. The Austin Police Department is reopening several rape investigations after finally catching up on thousands of untested rape kits. City officials say more than 900 of the 2,600 kits tested came back with positive results. Some of the cases date back to the 90s. Authorities say now that they have these results, detectives are reopening and beginning to work cases that correspond with the kits with positive DNA findings. One person is dead after a shooting on Bourbon Street in New Orleans early this morning. It happened at a bar just after 3 a.m. Police say a security guard was trying to get the suspect, Luis Barnes, to leave the bar when a scuffle broke out. That's when officers say Barnes reached for the security guard's gun. The pair struggled over that firearm, which then went off. The security guard, Barnes, and a bystander were all shot. Now, that bystander, Julie Covillan, died at the hospital. The security guard is still being treated at the hospital tonight.
this will not be accepted. We're working with our local, state, and federal partners to make sure that individuals are not being armed and just causing a disruption to our citizens here in French Quarters.
Barnes is charged with second-degree murder. The victim was an employee of Ochsner Health System in New Orleans for 13 years. The hospital released a statement saying in part that Julie was a beloved nurse who dedicated her life to caring for others. And in Kentucky, one person has died following a shooting at an Olive Garden. It happened late last night at an Olive Garden near the Jefferson Mall. Now, when EMS arrived, they found a 20-year-old man with a gunshot wound. He was rushed to the hospital where he later died. Police say the shooting was the result of a fight between two people at the restaurant. 30-year-old Devon Briggs has been arrested in connection with that crime. Discrimination comes in many forms: skin color, religion, sexual orientation, and even hairstyle. But in New York City, new legal guidelines aim to stop discrimination based on the way people wear their hair. NBC's Rima Ellis has more.
At Harlem Natural Hair Salon,